So next we are going to move into Mississippi State at Arizona. 68% of the cash is on Mississippi State. It opened at an 8. Now I'm seeing 10.5, right? That's what we got there. 63 was the open. I'm showing it out of 59 now, although we do have a 62 here. Nick, what are we thinking about for this game?
Well, yeah, this is a bit of a difficult one for sure. Mississippi State, it's 1-0 straight up and against the spread. It pulled away 49-23 win over Memphis last weekend. Arizona's off a 38-20 win over San Diego State. It won and covered as well. But yeah, when you look at Mississippi State, the first thing you think about, of course, is quarterback Will Rogers. He had a monster stat line for the Bulldogs last year. He had 4,739 passing yards. And so that broke down to 364.5 passing yards per game. He had a 73.9% completion percentage. He had 36 touchdowns, just 9 interceptions. Dylan Johnson, he had 485 rushing yards last year, 4 touchdowns through the on the ground. He also had 65 catches for 422 yards and a touchdown through the air. So on the other side of the field, this is the first time since 2019 that Arizona State has been a home dog in a non-conference home game. In their last 10 games as a home underdog, the Wildcats are just 5-5 against the spread and just 2-8 straight up. I guess what's working against Rogers in this game is that they have to travel across 2 time zones. They're playing a really late game here on the West Coast, 11 o'clock at night. But I think, Mike Leach, he's going to have his team ready. Rogers had a huge weekend last weekend. He had 450 passing yards. I think he's primed for another big weekend here. The Bulldogs, they look pretty good defensively as well. They held Memphis to just 294 total yards of offense. Now, I think maybe surprisingly, this is the first meeting between the schools. And while San Diego State was a good win last weekend for the Wildcats, I'm not ready to buy into the hype quite yet. And so I do know, as you said, that most of the money there is on Mississippi State, but I just think they're too big, they're too talented, and I think they're going to pull away down the stretch. Sometimes the public is right, and I agree with them this time, Allie.
Yeah, Mike Leach is my favorite college coach. I've been with him since Washington State. He's my dude. So, there's nothing I don't believe he can accomplish. And with that air raid offense, I mean, I don't see any reason why you can't score a whole bunch of points. And that's what I think you're going to do when you play the Wildcats. So we're going to rock with Mississippi State minus 10.5 points when they take on Arizona. Okay, so we've got a little bit of NFL to talk about, but I want to remind everyone to like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and don't forget the All Football Pass is also going on, $7.99. Use the promo code NFL and save yourself 20% off of that the last week of these sales. So make sure you're picking up that value while it's here, while it's ready for you guys.